I seriously do not understand humanity for like the billionth time. I'm not going to target anyone or any group of people or any gender or whatever the fuck. My thing is, I'm just gonna give a scenario. Let's say all of you just wake up in a bland wasteland, and there are two paths. One path you can see clear as day. At the very end, it's a long way, but at the very end is nothing but sunshine, rainbows, and whatever the hell that you want. And it's nothing but absolute peace. You know for a fact nothing is going to happen to you down this road. You pretty much know how your entire life is going to play out. When you walk down that path, it's just straight and narrow. No turns, no bumps, just straight and narrow. And it's a pretty beautiful view at the same time. And then there is a second path. And the second path, it just leads to a bunch of dark trees, dark forest, and it just turns, and you can't see shit down the way. Like literally the moment you look at that second path, it just turns right. And you don't know where the fuck you're gonna go. Tell me why there are so many fucking people who will look at this path, see the straight and narrow, and be like, wow, that looks beautiful. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just, there's no darkness. I can see it. I know what my life is going to be like. This is just amazing. And it's going to be good. Then they turn to the right and see just a bunch of fucking nonsense. And like, they just say, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen down there, but that looks intriguing. Then they walk down path 2. And then after all the bullshit that happens to them, and God knows what else, the path leads back to the straight and narrow anyway. So the end of path 2 leads to path 1. Yet, they come out upset, angry, bitter, what else? It doesn't matter. They come out fucked up. And then they make it everybody's problem because they chose path 2. And that's not even the funny part. The funny part is they will literally and single-handedly bitch, moan, and complain about everything that they endured during path 2. And they will have the audacity to say, all the stuff that is in path 2 is fucked up. The people that were there were fucked up. This is fucked up. Why is that even a thing? You guys seem to not even care. They're just getting angry. And they're saying everything else is the problem but themselves. The problem isn't what's in path 2. The problem isn't even path 2 existing. The problem is you chose to go down path 2. Yet you're blaming everything. And I can't stress this enough. You're blaming everything besides yourself. Because no one forced you to go down path 2. You simply chose that yourself. Yet, you've built up this remarkable shield of delusion. It's quite fascinating how humanity can just do this. They can just force themselves into some self-induced delusional psychosis to blame everything and anything, even create up a random God to blame besides themselves. You chose path 2. Yet it's everyone else's fault except yours somehow. But yet there's this truth that you don't tell anybody. Yeah, sure. Everyone has accountability to some extent to a fault. But for some reason, there's just one singular thing that you just hide from everyone else. You hide it, you bury it, you shove it down deep inside that core. And you refuse to let anyone see it, even yourself at times. You become so good at it that you subconsciously gaslight yourself every fucking day. And the moment when that truth starts seeping out, it's like your entire body goes to shock, and then you just force yourself back under that mind control that you do to yourself. It's like you subconsciously practice these lies so well to where like you do some level of method acting to a degree. And you believe it. You believe it so much to where you will defend it at any cost. Why are you like this? You already know the answer. I don't know the answer to that, but you apparently do for yourself. Why? What truth is so fucked up, so dark, so twisted, so revealing that could make you act this way? You choose chaos over peace. You choose lust over love. You choose violence over harmony. I mean, you chose evil people to control the life that you live, even if it's through extension, over the potential possibility of peace. You've seen so much of the truth in this world that you are absolutely comfortable as long as, well, you know the American way, as long as you get yours. It's all fun and games because it's like, oh, it didn't happen to me. Oh, it didn't happen to my kid. Oh, I mean, it didn't happen to me. It didn't happen there. It didn't. But when it happens to you, then you scream. You scream bloody murder, like as if everyone owes you something. But refuse to do anything when you saw other people suffering. This can go for every aspect of life. All aspects of life, in fact. And what's more hilarious is the fact that whether you're a man or a woman or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you all do it to some degree or another. And you're just addicted to dopamine. That's really what it boils down to, isn't it? Whether you are a man or a woman in a relationship and you just want her to have, big tits or a pretty face, or you're a woman, you want him to have a really big dick or big money, big pockets, spend money, you want him to drop millions. Or if you're a guy, you want her to bust it down, throw it back. Whatever the fuck it is, you'll tolerate anything, any type of neglect, violence. You'll tolerate anything, won't you? You'll just tolerate it all. And then you'll complain. If it's a woman who treats you like shit, then you'll say all women ain't shit. You'll say every woman is a piece of shit, apparently. If you're a woman, then you'll say hey, all men ain't shit. If the man that you chose, let me repeat it, if the man that you chose treats you like shit, then you say all men ain't shit. Because the only men that you see is the men that you want. And the same shit goes for men. The only women that you see is the women that you want. So the women that treats you good aren't actually women to you. They're not even people to you, are they? They're just bodies to you, apparently, and you don't respect them. Same thing to you women. You view a lot of men the same way. Oh, let me see. So the people who aren't your type, or if you're, especially if you're a man, because this started with you, to be honest. Both of you treat people like they're not even people. Like they're just tools for your amusement, apparently. And then you have the audacity to get mad or frustrated when the same treatment gets done onto you. I mean, we've all heard the term what goes around comes around. And then all of you just seem confused, bloody confused, that it comes back to you. How does that make any sense? You've forgotten about that one little thing you done in kindergarten, and they, oh, wait, I was just a child. No, that still counts. You forgot about that bloody thing you did in the 5th grade or the 6th grade or 11th or whatever. You forgot about that thing you did when you were 21. That one drunken night when you hooked up with that person and then you just made them feel like shit, or whatever the hell you did. Or if it was a party, or if it was just a random person on the street. You forget that everything you do actually is marked down, and it comes right back to you when you least expect it. Because if you actually expected it, you wouldn't feel it. You wouldn't get it. If you expected it to come, you would subconsciously put up a guard. You wouldn't even notice at all. You're saying, oh, you get cheated on, you get treated like shit, but you forgot about that one person that you made them feel like they weren't even human. You forgot about that little thing, that person you cheated, or you treated them like shit, or you embarrassed them, whatever it was. And then you think back to it like, well, no, that was different because, and you see how you're already making an excuse already? To you, it's just a minor inconvenience. It's just oh, that didn't mean anything. But to that other person, it means everything. But when it's done onto you, it's different. Everything you do matters. You understand that, right? You comprehend it. It doesn't matter how old or young you are or were. It doesn't matter. It counts. Just because the entire world can say 2 + 2 = 5 doesn't mean it's actually 5. You do realize that, right? I hope you understand that to some degree or another, because it just doesn't make any logical sense. It doesn't, like, at all. You really think you are a victim. At one point you may have been, but see, life has a funny way of putting you through something. When you go through something fucked up, you are a victim. But life has a funny way of bringing a similar situation to you, just to see if you would do the same thing back to another soul. And the moment you do, you are no longer a victim, sweetheart. And as fucked up as this sounds, and believe me, this is going to hurt your feelings, because a lot of people are not ready for this truth. The moment you commit an atrocity to someone else, your victimhood becomes null and void. It shouldn't have happened to you, of course, but it becomes null and void, unfortunately. Because life, the universe, this thing, it only sees actions and choices. And what you choose is what you wanted at one point, even if you forgot or brainwashed yourself to forget. You chose this. This is what you wanted at one point. You may have forgotten. The reason why we don't get what we want immediately is because our true character doesn't necessarily show when we forget about it and we receive what we wanted before. Our true character shows if we actually wanted it or not, to see if we actually appreciate it or not. Whether you're a man crying like a little bitch saying that, oh, I want a good woman, I want this, I want a woman who cooks, cleans, or knows what the fuck she wants, or whatever the fuck you're saying. You wouldn't actually appreciate her. You'd cheat on her. You'd probably beat her up. You'd probably do God knows what. Or maybe you just have some sick fucking fetish that would just make her feel weirded out. You don't consider the fact that you are the problem. You don't think about that because, oh, it's just poor little you. You're a victim. Same thing to you women. You do the exact same shit. Granted, men do it in a much fucking weird, raunchous way. But you're no different. In your own little way, of course. You want all these things. You want this, you want that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, you have all of it. Then what? Then what? Oh, it's just no more excitement. It used to be this, and it used to be what? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you do realize that nothing has changed besides your perception of what you had. Nothing has changed. Everything, and I do mean everything, was exactly the same when it came to you. Literally everything. It's the same person, the same life. The only thing that is different is you. Your chosen, keyword chosen perception, is the only thing that changed. You wanted it, you got bored, realized it wasn't shit. You're trying to make some sparks, you pick fights, you do whatever the fuck you do. You're not all the same, but whatever the fuck you do, you do it, realize it ain't nothing, and now you're searching for the new high. Same thing men do it too. Oh, I really want this girl, I really want to fuck her. They may get what they want, They're like obsessed with her, and all of a sudden, I mean, you women know what the fuck I'm talking about. The guy that craves you so much, and then he finally gets you because you give him a chance, then he gets with you, he's obsessed with you, he fucks your brains out, whatever the fuck. And then after a certain while, he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you anymore. He wants the next chick. And he goes with her, and then the process repeats itself. You do the exact same shit, just in a different manner. And it's not a man or a woman thing. It's just a humanity thing, apparently. That's just what life is. The shiny new toy. They don't want you when they've had you and got bored with you, but then when somebody else wants you, then they want you. But then all of you came to the fucking conclusion of, oh, well, I need to make them jealous. I need to cheat. I need to do this. I need to do that. So instead of just leaving or just choosing a better fucking option, you just choose to be a little, well, cunt. Whether you're a man or a woman, you just choose to be a horrible person. Why? Which leads back to the beginning of this overall conversation of we see path one, yet we just all run over and fuck off to path two. Then when path two just shits us out at the end of the tunnel and we just ultimately end up at path one anyway, we feel like complete dumbasses and we're like, oh, well, I should have just chose path one to begin with. So what the fuck was it all point? What was it all for? The moral of the story is, what was it all for? What are you doing this for? Are you actually happy with your life? Mate, are you actually happy with the chick you're with? Go ahead and look at her. If she's right next to you, you're probably wearing earbuds right now. If you're not, well, shit. Sorry, not sorry. But if you're wearing earbuds, go ahead and look at your girlfriend or your wife, or hopefully that's not a fucking one night stand. Go ahead and look at her. Or if she's in the other room, go to her. Look at her for a second, like, and stare at her. What, she smiled at you? She loves you? Why are you with her? Do you actually love her? And if the answer is yes, then you have to ask yourself this question. Why the fuck did you listen to this entire thing instead of just spending time with her? So that leads back to the other question. Or the other statement that I said earlier. What truth are you hiding deep down inside you that you really don't want anybody else to know? I don't know it, but you sure as hell do. But you probably just gaslit yourself into forgetting it, didn't you? Yeah, probably. What about you? No, I'm not talking to him anymore. I'm talking about you. What are you hiding? What truth is so fucked up that you don't want anybody else to know? Only you know. Only you do. So what is it? What is so bloody horrifying that you don't want anyone else to know? Well, that's all I have to say, I guess. I can go to a deeper tangent, but what's the fucking point? Humanity, am I right?